It's been wonderful having them on board, understanding the vision and supporting it to the fullest. So, courts, we appreciate you at the First National Bank. You are absolutely amazing. So, like I said, when we come back, we kick it off with our guest today, Dr. Tongie Scott. Let's take a break from our partners.
It all started with a penny. For over 85 years, we have invested in our farmers, fishermen, people, and our country. When we were called to serve, we were here. We understand what is valuable to our people and our country. That is why we support all industries, including tourism. We are the bridge towards a brighter future and economic growth. When our people, government, and businesses call upon us, we were here. 85 years later, First National Bank St. Lucia Limited is here for you.
At Courts, we have what you need to make home yours with unbeatable value on TCL 98-inch 4K QLED Android Smart TV for $9,799. Get savings on large appliance combos like this Mave 15 cubic foot fridge and 30-inch gas stove for only $5,199. Get more when you shop with Courts Ready Finance. Shop today and pay us next year. Offer ends October 24th, 2024. See in store for details.
Boy, here we are, and the excitement is definitely on. I've got the amazing Tongie Scott in my company this morning. Now, we've encountered each other before, actually. It was still that way around, you know. But we got to find it another way around because she's also very big in media. She does interviews. She's got her own Dr. Tongie Show, Scott Show. She's got a lot going on, you know. Oh, next time you're gonna have to be the interviewer, and I'm gonna have to be the interviewer.
I will love that.
Absolutely. This is our second encounter where I am doing the interviewing, and
This is the third.
this is the
We're-
third.
Yeah, Hillary.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
we were in Marigold as well. Marigold got
absolutely.
some Marigold second, and then
I'm
now.
here.
Oh, we gotta switch this room.
I'm about-
By the way, she came here in gifts, and I got my own very own Dr. Tongie Show. My own little, I like tea, so
Do you really?
we're definitely.
Wonderful.
Dr. Tongie,
Hello.
welcome to She Speaks.
Thank you
Honored
very
we are
much.
to have you as
Thank
part of this, the fabric of women who have
Absolutely.
passed through here. You just came in and add to that great fabric. So we are
Thank you.
definitely honored that you answered that call. Thank you for
very
joining
much.
us.
Absolutely.
Now we wiring back down. She
Yeah,
Speaks
yeah.
normally take this whole thing. So we're going.
Yeah.
We started with, you was a child, or were you born? I know a lot is
I
going on
know,
there. So
right? Oh my
definitely, let's
gosh.
delve into that.
Yeah,
You as a child, what was it like growing up? What
Oh
were some of
my
the principles, the
gosh.
thing that has grounded you
Mm.
to the powerful woman that you are today?
Wow. First and foremost, I gotta say thank you. Seriously, thank you so very much for creating such an amazing space. Before I even got up, I could feel love. I'm getting chill bumps here, and I'm not going to cry, and I'm not going to.
Oh, I'm not
I'm guilty of those
any of
too.
those is fine. It's a safe space
But
for real.
thank you so much for saying that. It feels good. You really are who you are. There's no fake. You understand what I'm saying? You live life from the inside
Yeah.
out. So thank you for that. Now, I'm going to your question.
Yes, you can.
I was born in Mississippi, in the projects of Mississippi, to a mother who was just, and still is, she's still alive. My mom was 50 when she got pregnant.
Oh.
She had me at 16. So it was already chaotic before I got out of the womb,
Yeah.
right? My father was married, and it's no knock on my mother, but I get it now. When my mom's mom passed away, she was 4 years old. So that mother being in the home to tell her, "Oh, you're so beautiful, Annie. Oh, Annie, you're so gorgeous. Look at your skin. Annie, you can grow up and be anything you want to be." She didn't have it. And I'm not making excuses for that, but I'm merely saying this is the precipice of where I came from. So my father's married, right? He has his own family, less than 2 miles away. So whenever I was on the school bus as a kid, I would ride by his home, and my heart would just start to skip a beat because I wanted that so badly, you know? I just wanted a sense of belonging. So mommies and daddies out there, do what you can to make certain that you create an environment for your babies that is so conducive. Please do that for them. So lo and behold, growing up, the principle that really stuck with me the most was Jesus saves,
Mhm.
God is real.
Absolutely.
He is your friend, and you can be a friend if he is. So I was always fascinated with God. Who is God? And why is he so important? And why does he make people cry when they're in this place called a church and when they're at home? You know, I was just so fascinated with him. So I asked him, will you teach me who you are? At 6 years old, I can remember that, right?
Really?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
I they said I could be his friend. So that's what I believed. So growing up, that was my foundation. Now, did I get away from it? Oh dear God. Yeah, man. I did. I did. I was worldly, man. Doing stuff that the world would do. But the Bible says, train up a child in the way he or she should go. And if they depart from it, they'll come back. I went back. I went back. I did. And Maureen, when I tell you that I get it now, why is it that when you get older, you see all of what, God was unveiling to you? You see the struggle that mama did, and you get to appreciate it even more, So that was part of that growing up period. I always wanted to know him, and I always wanted to be so smart. Oh, it was something about people that was just so smart, man. So I would read books, countless books every single day. My mom, we lived in the projects, and I would clean her a little apartment. It was maybe 700 square feet, little bitty apartment with my sister and I and mom. And I would clean the house because for me, cleaning represented, okay, I'm at liberty now to just be. So I find myself, even as an adult, cleaning. It's just something about cleaning. It gives me an opportunity to reset. So that was part of my growing up stage. The principle you asked, Jesus, faith, that was my still is to this day. So with the experiences that I've had to have lived, I wanted a world where I could just be, not encumbered by what people think about me, because who cares? You really don't have. If you knew how much time you had, you wouldn't waste it. You wouldn't waste it trying to be friends with people that have moved on. You see? And you wouldn't waste it looking at yourself, comparing yourself to other folks. That's none of your business.
absolutely.
Your business is your business. That's not your business. So mind your business. You see?
I definitely see it. Let's talk about some of those challenging
Oh,
moments. Because you have to understand, if someone see you so happy and they think, oh, you know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah, they
know,
think,
but
well, no, she's just born
man,
with a gold spoon. She never had a problem in her life because she's always
sister,
so happy.
dude,
So let's talk about some of those challenges that you have faced.
you're looking at the glory, but you really don't understand the story. The
Take them through
story, oh dear God. Can you imagine growing up and wanting, you just want your daddy to say that he's proud of you. You just want him to hug you. And I don't even remember getting a hug from my father. I really don't. And I love it, right? I do, I did, I still do. But some of the challenges early on, my place of who am I? I mean, what who would bring this good kid, me, right, into this volatile situation where I don't get it. I'm looking at television and it's all pristine and everything's hunky dory and Leave It to Beaver and mom and dad, but what about me? It was like I was fighting this invisible war where what can I do? Seriously, teach me, daddy. We've been calling him dad since I've been able to say daddy. Teach me, dad, how to just be. What do you want from me? You see? So when I tell someone that, growing up and I didn't know I was poor until my mama told me. because she made sure that we had everything, right? She worked 3 jobs and she worked and she cooked and she was just she is such a great example. You know, I think I got my ethic from her, hard work. I want it to be a generational curse breaker because I had some curses in my family that had not been dealt with. And I'm not knocking people who may find themselves in positions where it's uncomfortable. I understand. I know what it feels like to be with somebody that ain't yours. Ouch. You see? Been there. So my thing is pointing fingers at people, Maureen. No, 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 no. It's not my repertoire because I have to give an account for everything, good, bad, or indifferent. I got to give an account for it. And I want to live so I can live again. You see? So some of the betrayals, I mean, who would think that your own, don't want to call it names, but would do something that would take your innocence away? Yeah, man. Why? Why me? All I wanted to do was just fit in. Please don't do this to me. Please make it stop. So I can reach or talk to that young lady that's been through that or maybe going through that. Baby, you're not that. We're going to get through this. And when I say we, I mean it, Maureen. If today's my last day, and I know I'm going all over the place, but I don't want to be remembered for being nasty. I don't even want to be remembered for being nice, because that's not scripture. He said, be ye kind, be ye loving. He never said, be ye nice. You're nice. It's okay, but for me, I'd rather live that fruit of the Spirit where kindness and compassion and love and peace and self-control. Watch your mouth. I want to live that kind of life, right? So I found myself as a young adult struggling. Had my first baby, got pregnant at 16, had a baby at 17, had another baby at 19, had another baby at 21, this time married. Out. And I found myself, man, in every situation, waking up saying, who am I? You better than this. Come on, Todd. You graduated early from high school a whole year. You got matriculated into college at 17. What's wrong? But when you don't know who you are, when you're looking outside of yourself for the love that's there, you'll fall for anything. So I fell for that lie and that lie and that lie, but no more. So when you see me smile, it's for real, for real. And if I say I love you, you better believe it. If I say I got you, I got you. I'll sell the farm. I'll bet the farm. Because we need that in life, man. You need people that are down for your cause, not just faking it, not just pretending to be a friend and don't really even, you're not even a friend to yourself. So how can you be a friend to me? Homelessness, I know what that feels like. Been there with an MD. Yeah, man. So what you saying, Doc? I am not my mistakes. I am not my past. And all I got is right now, right here. This is it. And this moment in here in your kingdom on this amazing day. Are you serious? Oh my God. So let me just say this, because we believe that even though a person is not in the body, that they're absent from the body, present with the Lord, but their spirit never dies. So you still carry mama. I still carry my son. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you, mama. Thank you for having such an amazing daughter. Oh, she doing real good, ma. You'd be real proud. Because when she says she loves, she loves. When she stands with you, she stands with you. I'm looking at you in this kingdom and I'm thinking, whoa, Nelly. I want to be like her when I grow up. But that's who I am, Maureen. That's who I am. I'm not out here pretending. I don't have time. I used to want people to love me so much. I just need you to like me. Just smile when I smile. I know I'm doing something right. But no, maybe they don't feel like smiling.
Absolutely.
You see?
Speaking of kindness, you've done quite a number of very kind things. And I know you don't like to talk about it,
I
but
do
it's
not.
very important. It's important, well, in this setting now, it is very important for us to highlight it. You've done, you've got your foundation. You're doing some amazing work down in the Answer community.
I just feel like I'm not doing enough.
I know.
I literally had this conversation with Daddy the other day, and I'm like, "Come on, Dad, what can I do? This needs to be done, and that needs to be done." Then I got tickled, and I said, "As if you didn't know." So it feels good to create, but it feels even better to give. I mean, I just want to give on every occasion, And oftentimes I don't have it tangibly, but man, I can give you some of my time. I can give you some airplay. I can, you know what I mean? You always have it in your coiffers to give.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. So that means a lot to me. It does.
Let's talk about, because we've curated the October program,
Yeah,
to play our part in the awareness of
for
cancer.
sure.
And we are aware that you
Yeah,
are
man.
a survivor.
Mm.
Let's talk about how
Woo!
much
Saturday I'll celebrate 33 years. 33 years being cancer free, and I wear that scar. It's right there where the thyroid was. It was actually a malignancy of my thyroid. Going around, man, you couldn't have told me that my losing weight was not cancer. It was just me working out, and I just started losing weight. The skin got really ashy. I put more lotion I put on, the more ash. Then my hair started falling out. And I'm thinking, man, what is this? My mom calls up and she says, Tony, you've been on my mind. I've been dreaming about you. Would you go to the doctor? And I'm thinking, man, I just bought a house. We just bought 2 cars. Well, I was living in Mississippi at the time. I couldn't afford it. But a doctor who was supposed to be down there started filling up around here and felt the nodules. So I would tell any woman, any child, man, take care of your body. You know what I mean? Your body will tell you that there's something going on here. Listen to it. Still didn't know at 22 I'd be faced with cancer. And I was angry, Maureen. I was so I didn't learn the principle of not to get mad, because when you're mad, you're a lunatic. You can't think straight. You'll do things that you ain't got no business. But if you're angry, you can get angry, but sin not, right? Man, I was mad. My favorite aunt Flora came over, and we were living in Columbus. I started pressing her hair with a pressing comb. And she says to me, have you made up your mind about your going to, get the cancer? No, it wasn't even cancer at that time. It was going to the doctor. I said, Aunt Flora, they want me to come in the morning for a pre-op, but I'm not going. She said, you're not going? I said, no. I've done everything right. I'm taking the kids to Bible study. I teach Bible study in the home. I cook for my husband. I honor him. I do everything right. I don't miss a Sunday at church. I give on every occasion. Why I got to go through cancer? Why not somebody else? Come on, man. I got 3 kids under 6 years old. Why would he do this to me? Man, can you imagine being that open, honest, and sincere with the potter, and you just the clay, who has the authority and the wherewithal to destroy the clay? But in his grace, man, it's something about his amazing grace. I didn't understand it, but I said, okay. Got a call from my uncle. Uncle Bruh, he called from Michigan. Tongie, here you're going to pre-op tomorrow. I'm like, I'm mad, the spill. But I went. But before I went, I got a phone call from the doctor's nurse. And she said, hi, is this Tongie? Real soft voice. I said, yes, ma'am, I'm crying now. She said, we're believers too, Tongie. And we believe that God leaves faith up to us. But we're going to do what we can to make sure you're XYZ. So I go, have the operation, and it was a malignancy. And at that very moment, right then, that was the most helpless I've ever felt in my entire life. Man didn't give it to me. You know what I mean? There's nothing that you did to make me have cancer. God didn't even give it to me. He didn't. But he knew that he could trust me with it. You see? So I took my focus off of the cancer and started putting my focus on him. I got to come through this. My thing was, let me live long enough to see my babies grow up. But not only did he give me my babies grown up, there's a baby there, but I literally got to see my grandchildren, these little boys that I prayed for before they came. So I said all that to say, man, I was really ashamed to tell that story once upon a time because I didn't want anyone to know that I had cancer. I didn't want anyone to know that I had to go through radiation therapy. But now I get it. It was never about me.
That's right.
It was about her and him and them. You see, he just trusted me with it. So that's my cancer story.
Oh my God. I got 5 minutes. We need a whole show, you know.
No way.
We definitely need a whole show. We do. No,
We do,
we
because
need a
these
whole
are
show.
real
This is a real
conversations.
conversation. But the thing is,
Wow.
you've got yours. They can definitely, they need some more of that fire. They can definitely follow your show.
Oh my
When is it
God.
aired? How is it aired? What time?
Absolutely. Thank you
Where
so
can they
much.
find you?
All right, man. All right. I am on Kiss FM 105.5 and 105.9. It's called the Dr. Tongie Show. It's Mondays and Fridays from 11 to 11:30. Just 30 minutes of just making sure that you get what you need of, right? At Dr. Tongie Show on all social media platform. That's TONGIE at Dr. Tongie Show. And I'm taking a page out of your playbook and didn't even know it. You created this amazing safe space for me to just be. That's what I want to create for my audience. I tell them, you don't follow me, man. You're engaging. follow him.
I agree.
But
Totally.
I just wanted social media to be something where we could be kind to one another.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No more nastiness. We got enough of that in the world.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
too much.
man. Absolutely.
Too much of that flying
Absolutely.
around. You've given so many great pointers for this. So much of an inspiration and motivation, as you always do.
You are too.
In closing, what would you like to drive home?
What would I like to drive home? All right. Please do not quit. I know people say that all the time, and you probably have heard that a million times and not. And it's real easy to quit when the bills are due and the man or the woman is acting up and the boss is making you pull out your hair and the dog bit the cat. Real easy to quit. But please don't. You really are the answer to somebody's prayers. It doesn't matter what you have. It doesn't matter what you live. It doesn't matter what's in your bank account. It doesn't matter the title behind your name, what you drive. What matters is if you say yes to life and let God do the rest. Don't be lazy with it now. Be about your business. Make sure you plan your work, and then work your plan, and then win. See yourself as already winning. You're just doing the laborious work, or however you say it. But you win. We win in everything we do, especially if we do it for Him. We win, Maureen. You've won. You have won. Thank you. Thank you for She Speaks. Thank you for the people that support the show. Thank you guys for lifting her up. Thank you for holding her ladder. Thank you for being her safe place. Thank you for allowing her to be who she was born to be. I love you. I do. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
To God be the glory for your life. I love you.
I love you more. Dr. Scott is such an amazing soul. I told you guys it was going to be a powerhouse this morning. Well, those who missed it, it's going to be on our Facebook feed. You it's going to remain there and also on our YouTube channel. So it's definitely one to go back. Listen, I am going to be going back and I'm going to be going back and hit that play button from time to time because that was a powerhouse of a show this morning. Dr. Tongie, you're amazing as always. You win. You win. You won. So, guys, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Let's do it again next Tuesday, right here for another She Speaks. That's our time for today. Thank you to the First National Bank and to Courts.
At Courts, we have what you need to make home yours with unbeatable value on TCL 98-inch 4K QLED Android Smart TV for $9,799. Get savings on large appliance combos like this Mave 15 cubic foot fridge and 30-inch gas stove for only $5,199. Get more when you shop with Courts Ready Finance. Shop today and pay us next year. Offer ends October 24th, 2024. See in store for details.
It all started with a penny. For over 85 years, we have invested in our farmers, fishermen, people, and our country. When we were called to serve, we were here. We understand what is valuable to our people and our country. That is why we support all industries, including tourism. We are the bridge towards a brighter future and economic growth. When our people, government, and businesses called upon us, we were here. 85 years later, First National Bank St. Lucia Limited is here for you. And strikes.
Get ready because the semi-professional football league playoffs are here. Feel the rush, live the intensity, and catch all the action as 8 district leagues face off for glory. It's happening under the lights of the Penny Plain Field from 6:30 p.m. Saturday, October 19th. First qualifier in Tier 2. South Cash-Free Stakes on Ancillary. In Tier 1, Cash-Free Central battles Groseley. On Sunday 20th, Eliminator. In Tier 2, Roseau clashes with Viewport. In Tier 1, Gary squares off against Leclerc. The road to championship continues on October 23rd, and it all culminates with the epic finale on October 26th. Tickets are just $20 or grab a weekend pass for $30. Don't miss your chance to witness history at the first ever SPFL Championship.
Yes, he grabbed the last defender onto his right foot. Oh, it's a goal!
That this could develop 70% chance next 2 days, 90% over the next 5 days.
It can happen to any of us. Something unexpected happens, and we need access to cash quickly. The good news is, with Janu Visa debit card, you can get